Dave, another defeat, unfortunately, but what did you make of your team's performance today?
Well, I suppose first half was a little bit scrappy between both boxes. I thought they get their nose in front from a set play. Second half, I thought we were excellent. I think they've had 3 shots on target, we've had 2, probably tells the tale of the game. So I guess in summary for me, I cannot yet again criticise the intent to play with the way we try to win the game. We've switched off at a set play, but second half I don't think anyone can criticise the players for their intent to try and get back in the game, get himself on level terms. Same conversation really, isn't it?
You had moments.
Yeah.
How do you turn those moments into goals when it really matters?
Yeah, that's the challenge, isn't it? I suppose that level of composure in the box. There's 1 or 2 that fall at the edge of the box, and you've really got to have the focus to hit the target and work the goalkeeper. And we didn't manage to do that. That's the key point for us, isn't it? It has been. This is not just today. There's been more than today where we've lost the game by 1 goal. Look, a loss is a loss, but I always feel sometimes if there's 1 goal in it either way, there's probably not been a lot in the game, and that's been evident for us in a number of performances.
That second half in particular, is that the best you've played in a while? You didn't get the rewards that you perhaps deserved, but in terms of how you played, what kind of optimism does that give you going forward?
I think so. Well, I think so too. Yeah, I would say there were spells last week where we definitely had some really good moments where we've switched play quickly, mounted an attack on the opposite side, not been able to convert. Similarly, last game here, I think I could probably reel them off. There's only 1 or 2 that I can say that wasn't the case. You're absolutely right. Today, definitely the same scenario. Lacked the conviction in the final third, maybe the last pass, the composure, the conviction with the last pass, the last shot, identifying the balls. We get a great counter down one side, quick switch of play, flashed across the box. I read in those moments away from the ball to think it's going to be flashed across the box. So they're all the challenges, aren't they? And we know the 2 most difficult things to do are to put the ball in the back of the net and stop it going in the back of your net. And sadly today they've got 1 chance. They got the chance first half, and take away probably second half the 1 chance they had from a defensive clearance. I can't think of too many more. Maybe I'll feel differently when I watch it back, but I can't think of too many more really where we were open. So yeah, same story.
Ultimately, football is a results business. You know that. It's 10 defeats in 11. Do you still believe you can turn this predicament around?
Yeah, I absolutely, and I think. And I genuinely believe the performance of the players' second half would tell you that they can, that they believe that they can turn the results around. So there's no doubt in my mind, if we had players out there today with arms going, shoulders slumped, body language being really negative, not pressing, not getting after the ball, not recovering back to shape, not counter-attacking, I think we'd be sat here going, we might have a challenge, we might have an even bigger problem. So I just said it in there, the fans stay with them and stay with the team because they see the intent to try and perform in the way that the game should be played. So absolutely I believe that we can change it around.
The fans did make their feelings clear though during the second half with a number of chants against Hugh Jenkins. What do you make of the fact that they are chanting against your chairman?
It's tough, isn't it? Because we've got to look at the players. We've got to focus on the players. Our focus at this point in time is making sure that the team perform in a way that is taking them to a point where they look like they're winning games. I cannot fault them for that. I cannot criticise them for that. And in the second half, they were right behind the team.
You speak to the chairman regularly. How committed is he to making this work?
Yeah, he's totally committed. I had an hour with him yesterday, discussing what we had today and what we thought their threats were and how we were looking to try and play is no different. Our principles are clear. I think if anyone came to watch us, it's clear the way we play and what we want to try and do. So yeah, the chairman we speak all the time about trying to make sure that I suppose when you're the manager, the head coach, call it what you will, you want to leave it in a better place, don't you? You want to leave a footprint for other people. At the moment, that's not the footprint. Certainly, I want to be. We're proud of in terms of the results that have been, but crucially that the culture, the environment. There's some areas that we do feel are lending themselves to that result coming.
With the fans chanting what they're chanting, it can't help you as a team when there's such negativity around. What would your message be to the supporters?
I thought they stayed with us. I thought right until the end they can see the levels that the players are trying to deliver. And I think from the conversations we had with supporters at the start of the season in fans forums and seeing them around in Newport, they were all about what they don't want to see is negative body language, throwing their arms up in the air, pointing the finger of blame at other teammates. And we made it a point with the players to say that's really important. That's what a good teammate does is none of those bits. So I think from our perspective, they're all in. We're definitely fully committed to change the run that we're on and bring it to a halt. And when it does, rest assured it will have been well earned by the players' efforts over a period of time.
Thank you, Dave. Hard luck today.
No worries, thank you.
First chance to do that is Tuesday night, isn't it, against Cardiff? Do you have to go strong in that game now?
Well, we've got a couple of bumps and bruises from today, so we'll assess that tomorrow. We'll evaluate how the players are feeling on Monday in preparation for Tuesday, and then we'll make a balanced decision on what's right for individuals and for the team.
How are you viewing that competition? I mean, obviously the league is the priority, isn't it?
Yeah, league's absolutely the priority, 100%. How do I view it? Well, so whatever game we want to play, we want to win, and we want to pick the strongest team possible, which is what we're trying to do every week. It's important. We know it's important for the supporters. It's important for us. Tuesday and Saturday are two really, really important games, as was today. So our thoughts won't change. We'll go there as they'll go there as favourites, obviously from where they're at and what they're trying to achieve. We'll go there and we will be given everything we've possibly got to come away with a result and put a good performance on that. Our supporters can be proud of.
And looking further ahead to the next league games, I mean, you have played a lot of teams at the top of the table. Coming up now, on paper at least, some kind of fixtures.
I wouldn't say they're kinder. Accrington's a very, very tough place to go. I get your point, but Accrington's a really, really difficult place to go. They will make it really difficult for us. From my perspective, we need to let's look. Sometimes you come away from a game and you'll have a perspective on it, how you think about it and how you feel, and sometimes it's never as good as you thought, and sometimes it's never as poor as you feared. So I'll watch the game back this evening. I'll have my views, and then I'll see whether they're accurate based around watching it back, and from there we'll look at making sure that any areas we need to address we'll address, and we'll prepare for the next two games as we always do in the best way we possibly can.
Where are you at with bringing in a goalkeeper for Tuesday?
Yeah, we're in the process of trying to ensure that's in place. We had a couple in over the last couple of weeks to look at, so that's something we're looking to complete on Monday.
Yeah, you're confident you can get that done before Tuesday?
Yeah.
And you said you speak to Hugh, regularly spoke to him yesterday. Is there any chance of bringing any other free agents in?
Not spoken about that in the short term. No, we have to comply with profit sustainability rules. So that's clearly a challenge. Making sure we do so is important for us. And our next challenge is to lift the spirits of the boys. And we go again on Tuesday. Nobody has any sympathy for us. There is none. The solution lies within the group of people that are in the dressing room. We believe that we can support the players to get that performance, and that belief won't waver for us and the staff.